DreAllDay.com.
What's up, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. Here we are with Q&A Thursday, where I'm going to take these questions from the previous Q&A video that are in the comment section and respond to them. Quick note before we get into the questions. Over the next couple of months, I'm thinking July, late July and August, we're going to start doing live video conferencing, which basically is I'm going to be here on video, and it's going to be a small group of you, anywhere up to 8 people, no more than 8. It can also be one-on-one, private. It's going to be like a consultation / conference / class with me and you, whoever you are, whether it's one person or up to 8 people, 4 to 6 people, whatever. It'll be like a small group class where we're going to discuss certain topics: ball handling workouts, your basketball workouts in general, shooting topics, off-court training, anything that you want to discuss in like a private one-on-one session. You want to talk about your workouts, what's working, what's not working for you, how you can get better. Maybe send me a video, we look at it and break it down while we sit there on the video conference. And this is not going to be on YouTube. It's going to be on a different site, but I'll get that information to you later. This video will only be, this is going to be live streaming, so it's going to be like we online together at the exact same time. And it's not going to be for everybody to watch. It's only going to be for the people that are involved in the conference. So it's going to be me and whatever 5 of y'all, 8 of y'all, 1 of you that it is in that class. It's not going to be made available later, so either you're in it or you're not in it. But there's going to be live video conferencing, a chance for you to talk with me one-on-one to get that one-on-one coaching, consultation, tips where I talk about certain aspects of the games, things like that. So if y'all are interested in that, then just keep your eyes open, keep your ears open, and make sure you're on my Facebook page, which is facebook.com/workonyourgame. That's my fan page. Go there, and when I'm ready to launch that and the more information becomes available, it's going to be on my Facebook page. And there will be a YouTube video posted to it, but check out the Facebook page also, because it's going to be there first. So you want to make sure you're one of the first people to know about it. So now that we got that out the way, let's get right into the questions. First question: what do you do to treat dead legs? As I get them a lot. If you get dead legs, it's a sign from your body. Your body is telling you something. That means the leg's saying, I'm tired. Sit your ass down. So go get some rest. Put some ice on it if you want to. You don't have to. Just rest. Get some water. Get some food in you. Some fruits. Some good food that will help make your body better. I mean, you know what's good and what's bad. You know McDonald's is not going to help you. And you know that fruit, juice, milk, etc., that kind of stuff will help you. So dead legs means just relax a little bit and get your energy back up. You can't just keep going and going. If your body's sore, it needs time to recover. That's what dead legs is, just soreness. Next question: did I ever get a growth spurt? But have I ever got one? And if I did, what age was it? I mean, I grew at the same rate that most males grow, in between the ages of 13 and say 21. That's when boys go through puberty, which is when you start to get some hair on your face, your body gets bigger, your muscles maybe start to develop, you get taller. It was somewhere in that range. It wasn't no one crazy growth spurt where I grew like 5 inches in 3 months. It wasn't nothing like that. I just gradually grew. And now, well, you know how tall I am now. Next question: what's my favorite thing to do other than basketball? Read. It's my favorite thing to do. Read books, magazines, websites, stuff like that. I live in Canada. I'm in 11th grade. And after high school and university, what's the best way to get into international basketball, like playing ball overseas? Go to my website, click on the link that says Guides, Tips, and Help right on the menu. And I have a whole written out program talking about if you want to play professional basketball overseas. And it's a step-by-step guide. Not step-by-step exactly what to do, but I'm giving you basic guidelines on what you need to do. So go read that. Next: Robert from North Carolina. When did I realize that I can become pro at basketball? At what age? Probably about 17 in high school. Next question: how can you gain confidence in your game? Confidence comes from practicing and knowing that you can do something. So the more you practice, the more you participate in the game, and that you get better by practicing, working on your game, you'll develop more confidence. Next question: Devin says, when I go around my opponents and try to score, they call fouls, and they don't accept my fouls when I call foul. How can I address this and make my IQ on types of fouls higher? All right, well, Devin, you're not a referee, you're a player, so you don't need your IQ on fouls to be higher. It just sounds like you and your friends got a problem arguing about calls. So what y'all should do is just play ball without calling any calls. Because when when I'm playing with my guys that can play for real, unless we got referees in there, and sometimes it's referees if you get a good pickup game. But if there's no refs, we just play ball. We ain't calling no fouls. We not arguing over calls. We just playing ball. So if y'all arguing over calls, then y'all need to get y'all weight up. Because if you can play, you ain't going to be arguing over calls. The only time I play somewhere and people arguing over calls is when there's too many bum players in the gym. Happens every time. Next question. When you post up, what muscles do you use? What exercises can I do that will help me? Well, posting up is you trying to hold a certain position. So that's coming from your core and your lower body, your legs. So you can work on your core area, which is the abs, obliques, the lower back, the hips, the torso, all of that, and your lower body, all the muscles in your lower body. How can you work on that? Get the strength training hoop handbook called Position of Power. Just came out last week. Get it at hoophandbook.com. Next question. What made me start playing basketball? Nothing made me. I just chose to start playing basketball. Next question. Dre, this isn't the question. I want to thank you for your help and all your advice. This is Philip from Serbia. He started off as a bench warmer. Now he's a starter at the 2 and the 3. And thanks a lot. Keep up with the basketball awesomeness. Philip, you're welcome. I'm glad to hear you're doing good. Thank yourself, too, for putting in the work. Because I just showed you, but you had to do the work. Next question. I'm 5'9". I can almost touch the rim. Do I think he can dunk before next school year, and what could help him accomplish this? Number one, a lot of people ask me questions like this. It sounds just like this. They tell me their height, how much they weigh, what race they are, what country they live in, how tall their parents are, and then they say, I'm this far from dunking. Do I think they can dunk in 3 months or 6 months or 2 weeks or tomorrow? How the hell will I know if you can dunk in 3 months? I have no idea what you're going to do in 3 months. And honestly, I'm not concerned with what you're going to do in 3 months, whether you can dunk or not. If you want to increase your chances of dunking, it don't matter what somebody else says to you. It matters what you do, the actions you take, what work you're putting in to make yourself jump higher. You want to jump higher, go to dreallday.com/jump. Get the jump manual. Send me the receipt for your payment of the jump manual, and I will send you any 5 free hoop handbooks or DVD. My ball handling DVD, and I got a couple other mixtapes and my motivational DVD. You can see the information for that at dreallday.com/free. So that's what you need to do if you want to dunk in 3 months. Next question. I want to lose body fat. I'm 5'10", 190 pounds. I want to move better. What doctor or professional should I see? I don't know, man. Look in the yellow pages. You on the internet, Google it. You want to lose body fat. You already know you want to see a doctor, so look up a doctor. I mean, it's common sense. Next question. Where can I buy the WOYFG t-shirts? dreallday.com/shirts. Go to my website, dreallday.com. Right at the top at the menu, you're going to see a link that says shirts. Just click on it. Everything's right there. Soon I'm going to have a link in my channel on YouTube where you can get the same stuff. It's coming. We're waiting on YouTube. Next question. This is fucking hilarious when you answer a stupid question. I'm glad that you're entertained. Next question. Did I ever play college ball? Go to my website. Yes. Next. What are you doing when everything goes wrong on the court? When it happens to me, I don't know what to do. I don't know if I've ever had a situation where everything went wrong. If everything's going wrong on the court, you probably need to go practice somewhere because you need to get your game tight. Next question. David from Maryland. What do your tattoos say? What do they mean? This one over here says superstar. This one is Chinese. It means ambition. It says energy, persistence, preparation, and boldness. That's all the tattoos I got. Emeka from Chicago. I enjoy these videos. They help me a lot. Thank you. You're welcome. Emeka from Chicago. Next question. How do you deal with a coach that acts like a U.S. Marine drill surgeon? You better do the damn drills. I don't think drill surgeons like people not listening to them. Either you do the drills or get off the team. Those are the only choices you got. Next question. I know you're not a doctor, but do you recommend whey protein or any protein supplements? Well, it depends on what you're taking the protein for. What are you trying to accomplish? When you realize, once you understand what you're trying to get, it's not that you just want to take protein just to take it because you heard somebody say it's good. You got to think about why you're taking the protein. What are you trying to accomplish? You personally, not the other person that said it, not somebody on TV. Decide what you're trying to accomplish, and then from there, go ahead and use the internet. You online. Google what you're trying to accomplish and type in supplements or protein and read the information, ingest the information, understand it, interpret it to how it affects you and your personal situation, and then make a decision. These are all steps in that you can do. I mean, it's simple thinking. This is the way that you figure things out. You can't let other people that don't know your situation tell you what to do, because they're only speaking from their perspective. I don't know anything about you, so I can't tell you what protein to take or why. You got to decide that. Next question. Have I ever tried a jump manual? Yes, of course. I'm doing a jump manual right now, actually, but I had to spread it out. It's going to take longer than I thought, because with my basketball workouts, it takes a lot of my physical energy, intensity, and the jump manual is an intense program also. So it's hard to do my on-court workouts and the jump manual at the same time. So I got to spread it out longer than it normally would take. It's usually like 12 weeks. Mine's going to take longer. I might even have to push it back till next spring or summer, but we'll see. Joe from New York. He didn't ask a question. All right. I just watched LeBron win the championship. I'm happy for him. He's not my favorite player. Do I think LeBron can match Kobe's 5 titles? I mean, it's possible, but I mean, who can predict? My prediction is just as good as yours. Next question. Denise from Istanbul, Turkey. I have long arms and legs. I work out a lot, and I can't build any muscle. What should I do? Get the strength training hoop handbook called Position of Power and watch the video, the introduction video that we made telling you about the program and asking all the questions that people want to know about that program. Your question was addressed in that video. So go watch the video, listen to what's being said, and you will be informed. Next question. Michael from Florida. How can I show my coach I can make a difference in the game if he will put me in more? We have games Tuesdays and Thursdays. We only practice before our games. Number one, Michael from Florida, go talk to the coach. Ask him why you're not playing more. And whatever he tells you, you do that. So if you want to play for his team, you got to do what he says. That's just simple common sense. So go talk to the coach. Are you talking to me? Go talk to him. He's the one that's going to determine whether you're playing a game or not me. And whatever he tells you to do, go do it. And no matter what he tells you, work on your game when you got time. That's the only way you're going to get better. Next question. Dre, would you rather prefer people to practice on the inside court or the outside court? What people? I don't give a damn what none of y'all do, whether you practice inside or outside. All I'm worried about is what I'm doing. If you want to practice outside, go ahead. You want to practice inside, go ahead. Whatever works for you. Some people prefer this way, some people prefer that way, some people only got one or the other. Do what you got to do, work with what you have. Next question. Do I have any drills on weightlifting exercises I do to increase speed and agility? Yes, you can look at the Position of Power Strength Training Hoop Handbook or the Ultimate Athlete Hoop Handbook, which is a 15-week program that covers flexibility, speed, agility, quickness, strength, endurance, and conditioning. All this stuff is covered at hoophandbook.com. Next question. What do I prefer, working out or watching the NBA Finals? Both. Next question. How can I get more power when I shoot, especially when I shoot three-point shots? Practice shooting them more. And if you can't reach the basket shooting the threes, stop shooting threes. Next question. Terrell from New York. I got the powder, the talcum powder and everything, so my hands wouldn't be sweaty. It started to feel natural in my game. My handles were better, and I stopped slipping from sweat. So he had success with the powder that I recommended to him. Thanks. So you're welcome, Tyrell. Glad that worked out for you. Next question. I got the Ultimate Athlete Hoop Handbook, but I hurt my shoulders. So the doctor said I'm not allowed to do push-ups or planks or a lot of the exercise. Should I give up the program or work around it? Well, if you can't use your shoulders to do the push-ups or planks, that's kind of a significant part of the program, if I recall all the exercises in the program. So maybe you should ask the doctor how long you can't do that, because that's kind of an injury. If you can't use your shoulders, I mean, you probably can't play basketball either. Sounds like an injury to me for a basketball player. So what you might need to do is sit out for a little while until you're actually physically ready to perform. Next question. How old are you? 30 years old. My birthday is February 3rd, 1982. Next question. I have a back injury. Some of the exercises are ball handling and dribbling. I need a lot of back strength. What do I have to do so my back doesn't hurt when I'm playing basketball? I know you're not a doctor, but you know something, so your comment will help. If your back is injured, then you should not be playing basketball. You can't play basketball with a bad back. It just doesn't work. If you can't dribble the ball because your back's hurting, then you can't play basketball. Period. End of story. So you need to go sit out and do whatever treatment you got to do, talk to your doctor until you're healthy again, and then play basketball. Next question. I don't have a credit card and I live in Mexico. Is there any other way to get your hoop handbooks? Go to the store with cash and buy one of those prepaid debit cards, and you can use that on PayPal. What can I do to make the team from my high school tryouts? I can shoot threes because I've been working on it. My mid-range better than my threes. I can drive. I can drive smooth like Tyreek Evans. I play point guard and shooting guard. I'm 5'10", 155 pounds. Why do people? I don't know why people tell me how tall and how much they weigh like that matters of what I'm going to say. It doesn't. What can I do to make the team? You can go in and show that you can play. That's what you can do to make the team. If you need more information than that, go to the coach and ask him, what do I need to do to make this team? It's his team. So I can tell you anything. I can give you a 25-point bullet list of what to do to make the team, and it could all be wrong because it's not my team. You got to go to the person who makes the decision, who is the coach, and ask him, hey, coach, what can I do to make the team? I know you might be nervous or scared to approach the coach. That means this is the exact thing you need to be doing. Next question. Is it legal to play basketball on my street? My driveway is slanted down, so I can't play there. And I can't drive to the gym in town. So what am I supposed to do? Well, it sounds like you came up with every excuse in the book, so I guess you ain't going to play basketball. Or otherwise, you're going to use your brain and figure something out. Next question. I'm an average player. If I play good, I average 10 points or more, but every point I have, work really hard to get them. He has to work really hard to get his 10 points a game. I don't mind scoring 10, but if I could score more, I would be really happy. What's the easiest way to score more points? I want everybody to say this with me while you watch it. Work on your fucking game. You're asking me how can you score more points? Practice. Get better. Come on. You got to ask me better questions than that. What are some great ways to get a quicker first set? Look at my speed and quickness playlist on my channel. Next question. I have your vertical jump hoop handbook. Is it guaranteed my vertical increases if I do every exercise? So you want me to guarantee you what's going to happen before you start doing the work. That's not how life works, not how basketball works. You got to do the work first, and then you'll see what the results are. If results were guaranteed for everything we did in training, then all of us would be perfect players. We would just do what's guaranteed to work. Now, obviously, there's not anything that's guaranteed to work. You got to do the work and see what happens. Next question. What will be my ultimate starting 5 players for every team? I got a video on that. Posted it probably 2 years ago, and my answers haven't changed. Next question. That's it. That's all the questions. Thank you, everybody, for coming through Q&A Thursday. I'm going to leave a comment on the last one to let you know that there's no more comments being taken. And this will come up maybe in 2 Thursdays, maybe 3, maybe next Thursday. It's going to be on a Thursday, so just look out and wait for it to come out. Anybody got any questions, comments for the next one? Leave it in the comment section of this video. That's that. Work on your game. DreAllDay.com. You watch me work on my game. Now it's time to work on yours. The Hoop Handbook is a series of workout programs straight from my own personal experience working out and training on every aspect of basketball. Ball handling, shooting, scoring moves, scoring over bigger defenders, the crossover, post moves, your weak hand, off the court training, dunking, vertical, all of it's covered. All you got to do is follow the program step by step. The Hoop Handbook. And as he comes back to your right, you just reach the ball right over his head and finish the shot.